I feel weird admitting this, but at this point, I've come to accept the fact that I'm not normal. I've come to accept the fact that I'm not gonna have a happily ever after, and that my story won't end with a final showdown or a melancholic goodbye from the stars. My story won't end like a story. It'll just end. And I think I'm okay with that. I don't know why, but I'm okay with that.
I'll bring you bad news from another place, even if it means that I am made to be erased. I love you more than both of you can say. I can't bear to see you burn another day. In the fire, we are folding in the fire, and it's nicer than it was, with the pictures warming up and getting lost as the silver takes the sun.
Hey everybody, it's me, Legmilk, your touchy Uncle Legmilk. And how are you? Please don't comment how you are. I do not care. But regardless, how are you? I hope you're all doing fine, because I'm not. Today, ladies and gentle pubes, we're returning to a game that's been forgotten about. A game with vast potential that was discarded and thrown away by its own developers. A game left in the dust for an ever-changing world that, honestly, we've all grown to despise by this point. Today, everybody, we return to the West, just to check up on it. Today, we're returning to Red Dead Online. We start our journey with the character creation. Now, Red Dead Online's character creator is pretty good. It allows you to create a litany of unique and creative characters. So, obviously me being me, I made Smorgoo! It's Smorgoo! Come on guys, you know Smorgoo, it's Smorgoo! Aww, look at Smorgoo go! That damn dastardly dimwit. Wait, are we going to jail? We actually start our journey 6 months later at the Sisika penthouse. Smorgoo spent those 6 months breaking rocks to keep strong and boy butt to keep powerful. Smorgoo has become a god in this prison, which is exactly why the guards are moving him to a new jail. However, during the transport, this old man stuck up the carriage and let us free. This is Horley! He's an old man, so I inherently don't respect him. I tried killing him instantly, but the game wouldn't let me. This is fucking bullshit, man. This is fucking bullshit. Fuck you, old man. Fuck you. Horley, the freaky son of a bitch, led us to his mistress's camp to have a meeting with her. At the camp, Smorgoo was introduced to Jessica Leclerc, Horley's mistress. Leclerc broke us out of jail to seek our help. She wants us to hunt and kill the man who murdered her husband. You see, the same person who murdered her husband also apparently framed Smorgoo. Now, here's the problem with that. Smorgoo was charged with sexual assault of a squirrel. And I'm gonna be honest, he definitely did that shit. There was a movement and everything. So, I have no clue what this crazy woman is talking about. However, she provided clothes and a pet homeless man named Cripps to look over our camp, so we're just going along with it for now. After the meeting, I left to meet a man named Clay Davis. He apparently had some high-paying work for me to do while Cripps was setting up our camp. Clay wanted us to steal some horses for him. So, one ranch massacre later, Smorgoo returns with a beautiful white stallion that, strangely enough, Clay let us keep. I named him Smorgoo's Nut.
He's beautiful.
After admiring the nut for way too long, we ride to our new camp to have a nice talk with Cripps. It was a pleasant night, and Smorgoo went to bed that night dreaming tomorrow will be the same. Hopefully it will be. Hopefully.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no! Fuck! Fuck, no! No! Fuck you, Mariah Carey! Fuck you!
Proceeding that crash out, we went to go speak to Horley in Blackwater. While awaiting for more info about Leclerc's killer to roll in, Horley had some work for us. He wanted us to go help some local sheriffs in the area who were having some issues around town. Now, you see, this was a test done by Horley to see where Smorgoo's honor truly was. And since it's Christmas time, Smorgoo was feeling mighty honorable, if I do say so myself. God damn it! Let me kill them! Let me fucking kill them! You're dead! You're dead! You're dead! You understand me? Let me fucking... God damn it! God, no! No! Ah!
All right. I've cooled down now.
After catching my breath, we returned to Horley, demanding bloodier work. He calls us weird and gross, but tells us to meet a man by the name of Samson Finch. You see, Samson is an outlaw who has had to go into hiding recently, and needs somebody to do his dirty work for him, aka Smorgoo's bread and fucking butter. For our first job, he had us fulfill every Twitter political extremist's dream and mass murder a bunch of industrialists. Death to the corporate gods, I shout, while playing a video game owned by a corporation worth $31 billion. Following that job, we met up with Horley again. Apparently they had tracked down the killer of Leclerc's husband, a man by the name of Teddy Brown. Such a cliche name like that deserves to die if you ask me. So, draping ourselves in metal armor, we bum-rushed Fort Mercer seeking Teddy. After slaughtering loads of men, Teddy finally showed himself, also wearing similar armor to the ones we have on. That isn't a problem though. We unfranked the motherfucker and then blew his ass up. Works every time. After the slaughter, Leclerc busts in and demands to know who hired Teddy to kill her husband. And with his dying breath, Teddy Brown mutters, Amos Landing. See, there we go! That's not a cliche name at all! That's the name of a killer right there. Not no Teddy Brown. Teddy Brown sounds like the name a parent would think of for their kid before quickly going, no, they need a real name. Seriously, who the hell names their kids Teddy? Teddy's a gross name. Just sounds like the name of an impotent middle-aged man. Hey, to every Teddy watching this video right now, fuck you. Alright, let's go see what Samson's up to. Oh, he wants us to rob the Saint Denis Bank. Now, robbing ain't one of Smorgoo's strong points. He's more of a tickler. Him and P. Diddy have a lot in common. But in this new management disguise, I felt strong enough to rob and steal from everyone in my way. Is this what being a manager feels like? I like it. Approaching the Saint Denis Bank, we were able to convince the teller to open the vault. Inside, we planted bombs and blew the safes up to get to the money. We were moving quicker than a government cover-up, but the law was on our tail. However, we had trained for this. We watched Mr. Hands on loop for 12 hours beforehand. We were ready for everything. So, running through each alley we could, we eventually made it to the cemetery. It would be a pretty poetic place to die here, but Samson joined the fight, and with his assistance, we were able to make it to the nearest train. Finally! Driving us off to safety. This will be the last time Smorgoo saw Samson alive. And the last time Samson would ever see Smorgoo. Samson's last words rang in Smorgoo's head.
He's a bitch. He's a bitch.
They rang in his head day in and day out, all the way up until we met with Leclerc and Horley for the last time. In the time past, Leclerc was able to track down Amos Landing and was even able to set up a meeting with him. She wanted us to escort her along with Horley to maintain the peace during the meeting. Now, you and me both know that wherever Smorgoo goes, peace is never near. So, maintaining the peace isn't really what they're wanting here. They're wanting someone to help them shoot a way out. Smorgoo knew this and entered the meeting prepared. During the meeting, Amos Landing talked a big game about his standing in Blackwater. He talked about how evil Teddy Brown was and how sorry he felt for Leclerc. It was all fake, everybody could tell. So when he started spouting nonsense about Leclerc's husband giving his company over to Amos in the event of him dying, Leclerc had all the evidence she needed to know. Amos was the one who had her husband killed. So, reaching in her bag and grabbing her pistol, she shoots Amos Landing through the bag and we all start shooting our way out. Body after body, they piled up to a point you couldn't even touch the ground. Eventually though, we were able to make it to the carriage and ride out. But We forgot Horley. Guys, come back. We forgot Horley. Guys. Hours later, we were finally able to catch up to the carriage, and we said our final goodbyes to Leclerc and Horley. Leclerc cried, thinking about her husband, and rode off thanking us. Smorgu never heard anything from Leclerc and Horley after this. They truly disappeared, which is, something Smorgu doesn't exactly have the luxury to do just yet. Smorgu returned to camp. It had been a while since he had been there. The fire was still warm, and his pet homeless man was still chipper. Sitting by the fire, Smorgu thought of his whole life. Everything from before and everything that would become of him. He thought about his first love, his last friend. He thought about his mother. Smorgu stared in the fire and realized that this was the first Christmas he'll spend alone. And it's the first Christmas I'll spend alone too. Oh, ew, god damn it, I'm getting introspective, fuck, again, god damn it, gas the camp, quick! Yeah, we making all the wrong people in history proud right now. Alright, I think that's my time, everybody. I gotta go be sad in the corner for a bit. So, if you liked the video, like it. If you hated it, punch the nearest child and tell them Santa isn't real. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody! I hope you all get everything you want. Just remember one thing, though, before you head out. Like flavored milk is amazing! I swear.